Jack Grealish's story starts in the streets of Birmingham, England. Growing up in a football-loving family, he was always kicking a ball around. From a young age, his talent was clear, but it wasn't an easy road. Joining Aston Villa's academy at just 6 years old, Grealish faced fierce competition and early setbacks. Despite the pressure, his love for the game pushed him forward, and with his signature flair and determination, he quickly made a name for himself, beginning his climb to the top of English football. Jack Grealish was born on September 10, 1995 in Birmingham, England. Growing up in Solihull, a suburb just outside Birmingham, football was always a part of his life. His Irish heritage played a role in shaping his early love for the game, with family members being avid football fans. At just 6 years old, Grealish joined Aston Villa's academy, a dream come true for any boy from the area. However, the road ahead was far from easy. Like many young players, Grealish faced stiff competition and the pressure of making it through each age group in the highly competitive football academy system. But from the start, his unique style stood out. He was known for his low socks, daring dribbling, and confidence on the ball, traits that would later define him as a player. A key event during his youth came in 2009, when Grealish lost his younger brother, Keelan, at just 9 months old. This personal tragedy had a deep impact on him, with Jack later revealing that he still plays in memory of his brother. This emotional drive added to his already fierce determination to succeed in football. His coaches noticed early on that he had a special ability to glide past opponents, even if his slight build meant he had to work harder on his physicality. By the time he was 16, Grealish's hard work was starting to pay off. In 2012, he was part of the Aston Villa Under-19 team that won the Next Gen Series, a prestigious youth competition. This success was one of the first indicators that Grealish was not only talented, but also had the potential to make it to the highest levels of the game. Grealish's time at Aston Villa was the foundation of his rise to football stardom. He spent nearly 2 decades at the club, joining the academy at 6 and becoming a first-team player by his late teens. His journey at Villa was marked by a mixture of highs and lows, loyalty, and undeniable growth. Before truly breaking into the Aston Villa first team, Grealish was loaned to League One side Notts County during the 2013-14 season. This was a pivotal period for him, as it gave him the opportunity to experience the physicality and speed of first-team football at a young age. He made 37 appearances for Notts County, scoring 5 goals and providing numerous assists, immediately making an impact. This loan spell toughened him up and gave him the confidence he needed to return to Villa, ready for Premier League football. Grealish's official breakthrough came in the 2014-15 season. He made his Premier League debut on May 7, 2014, coming off the bench in a game against Manchester City. His dribbling, creativity, and fearlessness with the ball at his feet quickly earned him attention. One of the standout moments in his early career was his performance during Aston Villa's 2014-15 FA Cup run. Villa made it all the way to the final, and Grealish played a key role in their semi-final victory against Liverpool, providing an assist and showing maturity beyond his years. His standout performance on such a big stage marked him as one of English football's brightest young talents. Although Villa lost the final to Arsenal, Grealish had announced himself as a player to watch. However, this is the Premier League we are talking about, and the Aston Villa of then cannot be compared to the one now, can it? The following seasons were tough for both Aston Villa and Grealish. In the 2015-16 campaign, Villa's performances nosedived, and they were relegated from the Premier League, finishing last with only 17 points. It was a challenging period for the club and its players, and Grealish, still a young and developing talent, struggled with consistency. During this period, he also faced scrutiny off the pitch. Controversy would follow Grealish as his name hit the headlines for the wrong reasons, with media attention focusing on his partying and a high-profile incident in Ibiza where he was pictured unconscious on the street after a night out. This moment raised questions about his discipline and focus. However, rather than let these challenges derail his career, Grealish took the criticism on board, worked on his maturity, and began to develop a more professional attitude. He would be seen partying in later years post-match, but for all the right reasons. The turning point in Grealish's Villa career came in the 2018-19 season. After a couple of years trying to get back into the Premier League, Aston Villa finally mounted a serious promotion challenge. At the heart of this campaign was Jack Grealish, now wearing the captain's armband at just 23 years old. His leadership both on and off the pitch became crucial for Villa. During the 2018-19 Championship season, Grealish's performances were stellar, especially in the latter half. He missed 3 months due to injury, but his return to the team sparked a 10-game winning streak that saw Villa climb into promotion playoffs. His influence was undeniable, and he played a starring role in the playoff final at Wembley, where Aston Villa defeated Derby County 2-1 to secure promotion back to the Premier League. In the 2019-20 Premier League season, Grealish was Villa's standout performer as they fought to avoid relegation. Now an established Premier League player, his creative flair, dribbling ability and vision were on full display. Grealish finished the season with 8 goals and 6 assists, and once again, his contributions were crucial in key moments. Villa narrowly avoided relegation, surviving on the final day of the season. Grealish's goal in the final match of the 2019-20 season against West Ham was crucial in securing Villa's Premier League survival. His strike, followed by his emotional post-match interview, showed how much the club meant to him. Loyalty to his boyhood club, something not common in today's age. One of his most iconic moments came in December 2019 when he scored a stunning goal against Manchester United at Old Trafford. Cutting in from the left wing, he curled a beautiful shot into the top corner, a goal that highlighted his technical ability and poise. In the 2020-21 season, Grealish truly cemented his status as one of the Premier League's top talents. His playmaking was world-class, and he quickly became one of the most fouled players in the league, a testament to how difficult defenders found it to stop him. He racked up 6 goals and 10 assists in just 26 games before an injury sidelined him for the season's final stretch. Grealish's performances in the Premier League didn't go unnoticed, and he began to be linked with moves to elite clubs. However, through it all, his loyalty to Aston Villa was unwavering. Villa fans adored him for sticking with the club through their relegation struggles and helping them return to the Premier League. Grealish's time at Aston Villa came to a close in August 2021 when Manchester City made him the most expensive British footballer ever by paying his £100 million release clause. It was a bittersweet moment for Villa fans. On the one hand, they were proud to see a local boy reach the pinnacle of football, but on the other, they knew they were losing a generational talent. Even with his departure, Grealish provided his club with much needed funds through his release clause that would help them compete financially with the big clubs and finally make it to Europe. In August 2021, Jack Grealish made headlines with his transfer to Manchester City for a British record £100 million fee. The move marked the next chapter in his career as he left Aston Villa, the club where he'd spent nearly 20 years, to join one of the most dominant teams in Europe. Expectations were sky high. Grealish was now playing under Pep Guardiola, one of the world's best managers, and joining a squad packed with talent. The £100 million price tag brought immense pressure. Many questioned whether Grealish could live up to the fee, especially in a team where he wouldn't be the focal point, unlike at Villa. His role at City would require more adaptation, as Guardiola's system is highly structured, with less room for the freewheeling, individualistic style Grealish had enjoyed at Villa. Grealish's first season at Manchester City, 2021-22, was seen as a period of adaptation. Transitioning from being Aston Villa's talisman to fitting into City's well-oiled machine wasn't easy. At Villa, Grealish was the main playmaker, dictating play and often given the freedom to roam. At City, however, Guardiola demanded more tactical discipline, being the dictator manager he is. While he showed flashes of brilliance, it took time for Grealish to fully adjust to Guardiola's intricate style. He contributed 3 goals and 3 assists in 26 Premier League appearances, which, although solid, were modest numbers considering his transfer fee. Fans and pundits alike questioned whether Grealish had justified his price tag in his debut season. Despite the relatively quiet numbers in terms of goals and assists, City went on to win the Premier League in dramatic fashion. On the final day of the season, City came from 2-0 down to beat Aston Villa 3-2, securing the title. While Grealish wasn't a standout player in this match, the significance of winning his first Premier League title couldn't be understated. It was a sign that he was adjusting to the demands of playing for one of the top clubs in the world. Grealish's second season at Manchester City was a much more defining period in his career. After a year of adaptation, Grealish came into the 2022-23 season looking far more comfortable. His understanding of Guardiola's tactical demands improved significantly, and his confidence on the pitch grew. In the Premier League, Grealish became a regular starter, contributing key assists and goals in crucial matches. His standout performances often came in the biggest games, where his ability to carry the ball, draw fouls, and create space for teammates shone through. His defensive work rate also increased, which was critical in Guardiola's pressing system. He formed a strong partnership with Erling Haaland, assisting the Norwegian striker in several key moments. One of Grealish's most memorable performances came in City's 4-1 win against Liverpool in April 2023, where he provided a goal and an assist, dismantling one of their title rivals. This performance showcased his full range of abilities: defensive work, creativity, and scoring. The 2022-23 season will be remembered as one of the greatest in Manchester City's history, and Jack Grealish played a key role in it. City achieved a historic treble, winning the Premier League, FA Cup, and UEFA Champions League. This accomplishment cemented Grealish's place among the elite in European football as one of the few players to have accomplished such a feat. He started in 28 Premier League games. His ability to hold possession and create opportunities helped City maintain dominance throughout the season. The partnership he developed with players like Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne was crucial in City's attacking play. He contributed to City's FA Cup run, playing a vital role in key matches, including the final against Manchester United. City won 2-1, with Grealish showcasing his tenacity and ability to perform under pressure. However, the crowning moment came in the Champions League final, where City defeated Inter Milan 1-0 to win their first ever European title. Grealish, playing in one of the most important matches of his career, was crucial in controlling possession and helping City manage the game. Lifting the Champions League trophy was a moment of personal vindication for Grealish, proving that he could deliver at the highest level. After Manchester City's treble triumph, Jack Grealish became the centre of attention off the pitch as well. And why wouldn't he be? Following the Champions League final, Grealish was seen celebrating with teammates and fans for several days. Videos surfaced of him enjoying himself at various after-parties, including on an open-top bus parade in Manchester and in Ibiza. His carefree dancing, singing, and light-hearted antics became a viral sensation, with clips of him going viral on social media. During the Manchester City victory parade, he was the life of the party, leading chants, laughing, and even making fun of his own exhaustion from days of non-stop partying. In one interview during the parade, he jokingly admitted to not having slept much since the Champions League win, further cementing his reputation as a down-to-earth, relatable player. Grealish's rise to international football was slower than some might have expected, but his impact with the England national team has been significant. After representing both England and Ireland at youth levels, Grealish committed to England in 2015. He made his senior debut in 2020 in a Nations League match against Denmark. One of Grealish's standout moments came during Euro 2020, where he played a key role in England's journey to the final. While he wasn't always a starter, his impact off the bench was undeniable. His ability to create chances, draw fouls, and unlock tight defences made him one of England's most reliable attacking options. His assist in the 2-0 win over Germany in the round of 16 is still remembered as a pivotal moment in the tournament. Grealish has continued to be a regular part of Gareth Southgate's squad, offering a different dimension to England's attack. His personality on and off the pitch, combined with his growing confidence, has made him a beloved figure for England fans, who chant his name in appreciation of his flair and hard work. Where Jack Grealish's career ends up will largely depend on how he performs at the international level, having already won everything possible at the club level with Manchester City. But there is no doubt he is already a legend to many. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Until next time.